The police chief in downtown Cincinnati, about 30 minutes from where I live, is here to tell you that the noticing of what's going on in her city is the problem, not the actual problem itself. Watch this.
Incident. And yes, guys, that's you. That is you. The social media, the post that we've seen, does not depict the entire incident. That is one version of what occurred. At times, social media and mainstream media and their commentaries are a misrepresentation of the circumstances surrounding any given event. What that does, that causes us some difficulties in thoroughly investigating the activity and enforcing the law. Because what happens, that social media post and your coverage of it distorts the content of what actually happened.
I have taken my family to Cincinnati probably 20, 30 times since we moved near there in Franklin, Ohio. And quite frankly, I feel safer in my hometown because there are more controls, as in try it in a small town type of controls, as there would be in a larger city context. And this has caused an uproar in the Ohio area because of the racial narrative that comes along with both the victims and the perpetrators of this incident, which I understand there have been some arrests that have been made and some people are in recovery. Thank God. Watch this.
Hopefully she appears to at least be gradually recovering based on her conversation with me.
My name is Casey. I'm the Rumble Right Dad. I've been a therapist for 13 years, a father for 10, a husband for 11, and a concerned citizen for more than 5. If we can at all work together, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to hit your support toward 2,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Politicians such as J.D. Vance and potential Governor Vivek Ramaswamy have weighed in on this, saying that the lawlessness in our major cities must stop. And I don't have any reason to keep my family in a large city. And quite frankly, when I checked the registry within the town that I was living in, very close to another large city, is when we moved, because the protection of my kids is of the utmost importance. And I grant that a great many people who are attending a festival downtown, that might not be their first priority. However, it is a very important part of our polity that society has bystanders that will step in when something's going on. And perhaps that's part of the reason why there were more than one victim in this, is that people tried to stop it. But we rely upon our culture in order to protect each other, because we can't rely upon the authorities in every case to try to do something or to be there in time or to have the backup. The bottom line is the fear has to be on the victim. So the perpetrators must be afraid of the victim and what they have the potential to do. And that comes for us men with being inherently dangerous. It is good to be a dangerous man because these types of incidents are prevented, or the frequency, intensity, and duration of them are prevented from growing and growing if men are more dangerous. But when we sit back on our computers, we never lift heavy things, we don't eat healthy, we stay on our phones, we become soft. And these types of incidences are the result of a soft, masculine part of society. It's time to grow muscles. It's time to work on this. Let's be dangerous men. This is a perfect example, 20, 30 minutes from my house, of why men need to be dangerous.
The local authorities in these big cities have allowed lawlessness to run wild. We have got to make great American cities safe again for families and children. If you want to take your wife or your children out for a meal, you shouldn't be worried about street violence, and the only way to destroy that street violence is to take the thugs who engage in that violence and throw their asses in prison.